Okay, so let's summarize 3 things that someone who wants to promote next year needs to do.
Everyone has the ability to do it. If one human being can do it, another one can. If Sarah can do it, you can definitely do it, right?
I've been saying that for years and no one believes it.
But no, genuinely, look, we're all humans. We all have amazing ability inside us. The only difference, the biggest thing, the one thing that you need to do differently to be that amazing person, to achieve that greater success, to do that thing, is to just believe you can do it. And you can. The next thing is to take action. It doesn't matter how big or how small. Rather than tripping yourself up and creating all of these worst case scenarios, best case scenarios, what that means, what comes next, just do it based on what action can I take right now and what would be the action of someone who's working, who is successful. You know, if I want to be that kind of person, as that kind of person, what would I do? And it makes it easier to take those actions. And then finally, that was 2 points, wasn't it?
That was 2 points.
Yeah, 1, you absolutely can do it because everyone can. 2, do it in small steps. Just think about what the next thing is. And third and finally, stop trying and realize that as part of that, like, failure's a great thing. Failure really is a great thing because I used to say there's no such thing as failure, only feedback, which sounds great, right? But you know what?
Times in learning, fail.
Yeah. But you know what? Call that actually fail. Fail time and time again, because the more you do, the more you learn, and the closer you are to success.
I fail all the time, like all the time. I will try things and they will go wrong and I will fail. But I just keep going. And I think that's it, isn't it? It's that keeping, you know, no one needs to see every single failure. I mean, as a mother, I fail like all the time. But shh. But it's like keeping going. Can I add in with the believing yourself, which is so important, is that's the point you do your visualizing as well. So it's believing it's going to happen, visualizing that it's going to happen, then taking that action, and you've got to take action.
One thing I really wanted to mention earlier, and we moved past it, but I'll come back to now. Sorry, I know we're running.
All right, I've got no problem with being later, but
when we talk about visualizing, not everyone actually knows what that means necessarily, and sometimes when people do know what that means, they take it a little bit too literally. Different people experience things in different ways. You don't necessarily have to literally visualize it. You can instead think about how that feels to you. What would that feel like? And really focus on the feeling. You don't necessarily have to focus on what it looks like. So yeah, do what works best for you as an individual. If that's visualizing, as in actually literally picturing it, great, do that. But for a lot of people, have that emotional connection as well. Step into that visualization and think, how would it feel to be there? And think about all of the senses, not just the visual. Cool.
Excellent. Dream, believe, achieve. Oh, I like that. I can't see who's put it, but that's what I have
hasn't come up for me yet.
Imprinted on the mugs and things that I send out to people. So that's something that I really, really like. Dream, believe, achieve. Thank you.
It's appeared for me.
Oh well. You lose. That's really, really, really brilliant. Thank you. I hugely appreciate you taking the time and staying in your office until gone 9 o'clock at night to deliver that.
It's right.
So thank you.
Bananas for company. Look.
I've been looking at bananas and I almost pointed them out. So yeah, I'm going to end the broadcast now. If anyone has any further questions, I know people will be watching this back. So please do put your questions in and Duncan will come back and answer them. And I will catch up with you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching, everyone. And this is where Sarah finds the